The new update is live, and even if not all the kingdoms have yet access to it, I managed to gather all the info we needed and collected it in this video for you to understand exactly what's new in the museum system. And spoiler alert, I am not happy. I will not waste your time, so let's start right away. Before, if you enjoy quick Rise of Kingdoms updates, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot and it's 100% free. Let's start with the museum building. You will be able to build it when you reach the Season of Conquest KVK, and your city hall needs to be at least level 21. When you open it, you will have immediate access to the Edelflat relic for free. You can even choose not to unlock it and save the initial currency you have for other relics. If you do that, Edelflat's price will not increase and will stay the same for you to unlock later. That's just a small tip right off the bat, in case you have already an idea of what you need. I will of course make a video in the future on which are the best picks for different types of players. The cost will increase the more relics you will unlock, but we don't know exactly how much because it's too early. How do you unlock a commander's buff? There are two steps. Let's read the info box of the museum carefully. Step 1. Exhibit. 1. The museum will be unlocked at the start of the Season of Conquest, and we know that. Unlock exhibits in the museum to purchase relics to activate bonuses for certain commanders. 2. Use exhibit coins to unlock exhibit slots, which will increase in price as you unlock more and more slots, except for Edelflat's exhibit, which is exactly what I said before. 3. Edelflat's exhibit is unlocked at no charge and cannot be removed, even if, as I said, you can choose not to do it. 4. Salvage an exhibit to recover 70 exhibit coins, but this will relock the exhibit and remove the relic bonus, so you can actually go back and lock an exhibit and get back 70 exhibit coins. Step 2. Relics. 1. You can exchange relic coins for relics. 2. Relics will give certain commanders a special boost if the commander's exhibit is also unlocked. 3. Relic bonuses and the museum will not be available outside the Season of Conquest. What does this all mean? Simple. You need to unlock both the exhibit with one currency, the coin with a hammer shape on it, called the exhibit coins, and then you need to unlock the actual relic bonus using the other currency, the shards, called relic coins. The order in which you do that is not important. As you can see, you can unlock the exhibit with the coins, but even without unlocking the exhibit, you can buy the relic, which is the commander's buff essentially. If you haven't unlocked the exhibit before, the message will say this: you haven't unlocked this commander's exhibit. If you buy this relic, you won't immediately get the corresponding commander buff. Proceed? This means that you will need both the steps to actually benefit from the commander bonus, which will be shown in the battle report. And yes, for who was wondering before, if two commanders have a relic, both of them will be applied in battle if the commanders are paired together. The game says nothing about the increase in price for the relics, so my guess is that the price will always stay at 900 relic coins, while the price of the exhibit will increase and you will need to pay more exhibit coins to unlock them. We have already seen the buffs in detail in another video, card up on the top, but we will go now through them super quickly one more time so we have a complete video about the topic. Edelflat, 15% attack, 10% march speed. Caesar, 10% damage, 10% march speed. Freddy, 25% attack, 10% skill damage reduction. YSG, 10% archer defense, 3% skill damage. Cao Cao, 20% cavalry health, plus 200 active skill damage factor, so he will deal 1600 active skill damage factor instead of 1400. Richard, 10% march speed for infantry and 3% extra counterattack damage. Minamoto, 20% cav defense and 20% cav attack. Charles Martel, 20% infantry attack, 5% infantry health. Elcid, 10% archer attack and plus 150 active skill damage factor. Hannibal Barca, 25% attack and 5% normal attack damage reduction. Mehmed II, 20% health and plus 5% skill damage. Mulan, 10% health and plus 10% skill damage reduction. Charlemagne, 30% attack and plus 300 active skill damage factor. Ragnar, 20% defense and plus 10% normal attack damage reduction. Side note, now the leadership commanders will be extremely valuable because there are bonus that are not specific to a single unit type and will be applied to all your troops. I predict commanders like Mehmed II and Frederick I to become extremely powerful. We'll see how it goes. And that's it for the bonuses. How can you get the exhibit coins and the relic coins? The exhibit coins will be available through the Civilization Explorer event, which is similar to the Lucerne Scrolls, and we will see that in a minute. And the new bundle, the Echoes of History. The relic coins will be available in the same two places, but in addition also in the daily objectives. When you reach 20 activity points, you will get 36 relic coins every single day. So far, so good, but there are some surprises that aren't that good. Let's take a look at the Civilization Explorer event. You have two lines of rewards, just like the Lucerne Scrolls. They are called Explorer Rewards, which is free, and the Explorer's Treasure. You will be able to buy the second one for $10. Okay, fine. I've gathered all the data for you on a spreadsheet. Let's take a look at the exhibit coins first. Free-to-play players will be able to get 80 coins for the completion of the event, and who purchases the bundle, the Explorer Treasure, will be able to get up to 85 exhibit coins when you level up to level 50. The total is 165 coins. Probably a free-to-play player will be able to unlock just one other Commander exhibit at the completion of the event, while who purchases the bundle, probably two, but I'm not sure. If the first one costs 7 coins, the second one may cost like 80, and then who knows from there. Maybe who purchases the bundle will miss a few coins for the third, which is more likely. The relic coins. Free-to-play will get up to 1050 and extra 15 for each level after level 50, while who buys the bundle will get extra 1350 and 15 for each level after 50 for a total of 2400. The Civilization Explorer event lasts for the entire duration of KVK, so during one KVK, a free-to-play will be able to unlock just one commander, and in the following ones maybe not even one, since the price will increase, unless they grant us other ways to get the exhibit coins. The problem for me is not even that. It's the bundle they made available, called Echoes of History. This bundle resets daily. I mean, what in the hell? There are 5 tiers of this bundle that you can purchase daily. You can see the countdown here on the bottom is equal to the rest of the daily bundles. $1 bundle, then they added a $2 bundle to the list, then $5, $10, and $20. For a total of $38, a player will be able to receive daily a total of 61 exhibit coins and 102 relic coins. Disclaimer, I am not against bundles. I spend money in the game sometimes myself, and I don't always want to be the one who complains. But if I don't, who will do that for you in my place? Bundles are totally okay, as long as they don't create a huge gap between the players and ruin the game balance. With 61 exhibit coins and 102 relic coins daily, you can spend a few $100 or more, probably in the neighborhood of $1,000 in total, depending on how much the last exhibit unlocks will cost, to unlock everything in few weeks, while free-to-play players will be stuck on 2 or 3 commanders for months. How is this good? I'm not here to rant, but just to present you facts and give you my feedback about it. How is this an acceptable gap between spenders and free-to-play? I said exactly this in my previous video. I just really hope that Lilith will not offer the relics to unlock the skills in bundles or in a pay-to-win way and gives everyone the opportunity to get those relics for free, because it's very important that everyone gets access to the boosts. Otherwise, this would only increase the gap between players even more. That's it, the video ends here. They managed to introduce a Crystal Technology 2.0, but for the commanders. Good job. I will see you on the next one, guys. Ciao.